you've never hired an attorney before, it can be sort of intimidating to figure out how you choose a good one. Here are the 4 things you have to pay attention to when hiring a lawyer. Welcome back, friends. I'm Faith Mitton, and on this channel we talk about everything trademark related, and today I want to talk about how you choose a good trademark lawyer, because it can be somewhat confusing if you've never done it before to know how to get started and how to know whether someone is worth your time. So there are 4 F's that I tell folks to always look for when evaluating a trademark attorney. The first F is focus. You want to know whether the attorney that you are considering to help you with a trademark issue has the appropriate focus on trademark law to be able to help you, because trademark law is very complex. It changes all the time, and there are lots of people who sort of only dabble in trademark law from time to time. They're not really trademark attorneys per se. They can file a little application for you, but their overall understanding of the deep complexities of trademark law is just not there, and they may just be operating at that very surface level. And you have to ask yourself, are you okay with someone who has just the basic knowledge helping you, or would you prefer to work with someone who has a deeper understanding of these complexities, because trademark law is a monster. And I say that as a trademark attorney because trademark attorneys pay really, really high malpractice insurance premiums, one of the highest in the legal industry, because that's how complicated trademark law is, and it's very easy to make a mistake. So you want to know that the attorney that you have hired has the appropriate focus on trademark law, and that they are just doing that, not I can file your trademark and I can get your kid out of jail and I can file your immigration paperwork and I can close on this home for you and I can help you with your divorce. We don't want a jack of all trades. We want someone who understands deep principles about trademark law so that they can find things that aren't even on your radar and give you the appropriate legal counsel for your situation. The next F that you want to be concerned about is fees. Yes, it's about the money, honey. You need to understand what the attorney is going to charge you for legal services. And I kid you not, there are still attorneys in 2024 and maybe even beyond, whenever you're watching this video, who are using an hourly rate to charge for legal services. You need to understand what their hourly rate is and what it applies to, and if there are any other people working for them, associate attorneys, paralegals, legal assistants. You need to understand what their hourly rates are too, so that you come to an understanding of what you're going to be asked to pay over the course of your attorney-client relationship. But even better, find an attorney who uses flat fees, who can tell you in advance how much something is going to cost so that you can budget for that appropriately. It's very, very difficult to budget with an hourly rate attorney. It's much easier to do that with someone who is charging you a flat fee across the board, so that you can get a sense for what you have to pay and what your all-out cost will be from the jump. The third F, feedback. What have other people said about this attorney and their experience with this attorney? Again, it's 2024, so there are online reviews, there are testimonials, there's social media. Find out what other people's interactions have been with this attorney before you dive into hiring them, because you don't want to hire someone only to find out that what you were hoping for in terms of a positive relationship just isn't possible, because they just aren't able to give you what you were looking for in an attorney. So the best way to prevent that from happening is to get a sense beforehand, before you sign any paperwork, before you hand over any money. Get a sense for what other people have experienced with that attorney before you sign on with them. The final F is freebies. What, if anything, does the attorney offer to people who aren't clients for free. There are some people who will get on a phone call with you or do a consultation with you for free, but you got to evaluate that, right? Because sometimes those conversations for free are just the lawyer peppering you with a bunch of questions and not really giving you a bunch of answers, right? So is that really helpful to you to be asked a bunch of questions and not get any answers, right? So maybe a free consultation isn't really going to help you, but are there other types of free things that the attorney offers that do help to improve your understanding of the law and what you need to be thinking about as a trademark owner? So look at their social media. What do they post? What kinds of content do they post? Can you understand what they're saying? Because if you can't understand their marketing content, chances are you're not going to be able to understand them when you hire them as your attorney to advise you on a legal issue. So be mindful of that. Do they have a blog that you can read? Do they have any free guides or free videos, web series, courses? What other kinds of things do they offer to improve your knowledge and make you feel confident that hiring them will be a good decision, because you've already seen from the free content how much quality and how much value they're giving you. So you know that when you ultimately pay for legal services, you're going to get even that much more value out of that relationship. If the attorney isn't offering you anything for free in terms of content, right? Not necessarily their time, because time is money. Let's be real, right? An attorney might not give you their time one-on-one for free, but they might have a host of content for free that you can binge and enjoy on your own time. But if an attorney isn't doing that, if they're not educating you, if they're not informing you about things through various different mediums that you feel that you can easily understand, then maybe that might not be someone who's going to give you a ton of value in the one-on-one relationship, right? We all want to do a test drive. There's nothing wrong with that. So the freebies are the test drive. If there's no test drive, then maybe you need to move on to somebody else who will give you a test drive so that you can figure out whether doing anything further will be worth your time and your money. So those are the 4 F's of hiring an attorney: focus, fees, feedback, and freebies. Thank you for watching. Drop your questions and comments in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more trademark tea. I'm Faith Mitton. Until next time.